Archie and Lily don't exist. Meg goes pale as Nick Ferrari questioned her kid's existence with Samantha. Nick Ferrari was left stunned on LBC this morning after Meghan Markle's half-sister questioned whether Archie and Lilibet even exist during a bizarre live interview. Samantha Markle has raised an absurd conspiracy claim about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's two children, Archie and Lilibet. At one point during her interview on LBC on Friday, Samantha said logically, "Some people wonder whether they really exist in regards to the two young children." LBC's Nick Ferrari was left speechless by the remarks and quickly moved the conversation on during his interview with Meghan's estranged half-sister. During the interview, Samantha said that Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, still has not met his grandchildren. She said, "Of course, he's sad as a grandfather, he wants to see the children. You want to see that your children are happy, your offspring." The half-sister of the Duchess of Sussex then criticised fake aggregate news that claimed she said, that the babies don't exist, this and that. "That's not what I said." However, she then repeated the bizarre conspiracy theory moments later. Samantha said, "My father has only seen a little square of Archie's face. Nobody has seen those children. Not my father. And it was my understanding that the royal family has not either. And you know that royal journalists would have picked up on that like flies on flypaper, so to speak. Or bees to honey. Nobody has seen the children, full frontal, face on. The British people would want to see that, and the American people would want to see that. The world would have joined together in celebrating these children. But nobody has seen them." At this point, Mr. Ferrari could be seen mouthing words to a figure in the LBC studio. Samantha then added, "It logically follows that people are wondering where are they, and some people wonder whether they really exist." Mr. Ferrari responded, "Well, yes, they do exist." Meghan's half-sister said, "Yes, they probably do. But we don't have a visual reference." Later in the interview, the 57-year-old criticized Harry's recent remarks that he wants to ensure that his grandmother, the Queen, is protected and has the right people around her. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex very publicly introduced their eldest son Archie to the British public days after his birth in 2019. And they have repeatedly shared pictures of both Lilibet and Diana, as well as footage of their eldest playing with them. Earlier, Meghan Markle's half-sister Samantha Markle has accused Prince Harry of making a ridiculous decision in regards to his decision to miss Prince Philip's memorial. This accusation has been made by the half-sister in her interview with the Daily Star. There she was quoted saying, "He should have hired more of his own security, they live a lavish lifestyle, they can afford security, it's ridiculous. Security for a weekend of something is not that expensive, and I'm pretty sure they have security now. It would be so easy for him to pay for his own security." This claim comes shortly after Prince Harry's team explained how private security would never be able to provide security similar to that of the UK state. In the eyes of Samantha, it is mind-boggling that Harry would put security issues beyond his obligation to the late Prince Philip. Especially now for this memorial and after everything that transpired, and Prince Philip seemed to have a rough time in his last days watching the royal family being attacked by Meghan and Harry. Maybe Harry feels bad about that, but it seems the least he could do would be to show up, pay respect, and try to, if he and Meghan are humanitarians, to show up humbly and pay respects and show some remorse at a minimum. Not to mention the fact, Prince Philip was his grandfather, but Harry has been in service. Prince Philip served in World War II, not only to honor him as his grandfather but also a military figure, who is noted for great service, is highly disrespectful. Before concluding she added, "To put something as petty as security ahead of the obvious ethical, humane military and royal respect, it doesn't make sense, it's sad."